Okay, 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 okay. What's up, world? What's up, world? I know y'all probably was expecting the intro and all that, but we ain't feel like using that tonight. We just gonna go bam straight to it, straight live. You know, that's what we do here on the Man Cave. We full of surprises,
So for sure.
full of surprises. You already know. So first, I want to start off by saying Happy New Year to everybody. You know, it's a new year, new things. You know what I'm saying? 2022.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do.
we doing something
Nah,
brand new this
yeah,
year.
man. That's how we doing the cave, man. Jacob, how did you bring in your new year, man?
I was actually at church.
Oh, you brought it
I
in church.
so yeah,
Okay,
we
okay.
actually no, I take that back. No, it wasn't. We
Wasn't it?
did this year. We did a um prelim because of COVID.
Okay.
So we actually had a service earlier
Uh-huh.
around 6 o'clock actually.
Okay.
Uh, and we had a service and like brought in we did the countdown like it was a new year or whatever,
Okay.
which a lot of churches did.
Hmm.
Um, so I don't know if it was the same reason that we did it. We've had we had a slew of members pass here
Okay.
lately from COVID. So we
Oh man.
wanted our families the families to be at home with their families to bring in the
Right.
new year and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's how we did it this year. The
Okay.
first time we did it like that. We are in church when the new
Right.
year comes in, and as well as a bunch of other churches that around the nation, around the world,
Right.
bring the new year in. But
Okay.
yeah, COVID's changing stuff for real.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. So, what about you? Just chilling. You were just relaxing the new year in.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Sorry, I had to burn my big
I,
boy
I
cigar.
already know.
Had to burn the big boy cigar. You know cigars. You know cigars is that's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
My thing. You know what I mean? Grown man stuff.
go on,
Shout out,
handle your
shout out
business.
to Gentlemen's and Cigars. That's the cigar club that your boy started. Gentlemen and Cigars.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey,
You know,
I'm
you
sure
know,
y'all have a.
cigar brothers, but cigar culture, cigar nation. But yeah, bringing in the new year, I brought it in as I always do. Nice and quiet with the family.
Mhm.
That's just how I bring it in. How I've been bringing it in for the last, for a while now. Last couple of years, because when the new year comes in, the ball drop. A lot of times, a lot of people don't know how to act out there in the streets.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got time. I
That
ain't got
part.
time. I'm a full grown man, and I ain't got time for the nonsense. So I keep it safe. I keep it home. I bring it in with the fam, and that's how I brought it in.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Not a thing.
Oh no, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a new year. It's new things too, man. New
Oh
year,
yeah.
new things. That's what we doing here. Like, do you have any new year resolutions that you have that you want to start off the year with, things you want to change, you want to accomplish within the new year?
Man, I'm actually looking forward to doing a lot of stuff as far as the music world goes. Uh,
Okay, okay, that's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's
like
up.
I'm making moves.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm making these moves in the music biz right now with
Okay.
my DJ, and so um yeah, doing trying to do a lot. I'm trying to push some people, some artists that I've found.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Um,
wrong with that. Ain't
that's
nothing wrong with that. So you
yeah.
so you done discovered some artists that you
Oh,
that, that you're gonna be bringing
bruh,
to the forefront this year.
it's some artists, bruh,
Really?
that they
Okay.
really, they really. And shout out, I ain't gonna shout it out. Good.
Yo,
Shout out
listen
to the
up.
other
Promote
site,
your artists, man.
the other site that I be
Okay.
on, because
Okay.
Facebook be trying to shadow ban us for talking about it, but there's another site that I be on that pretty
Yeah.
much it brings us into rooms where actually it's a room going on right now, where these artists are they being talked to. They let them know, yo, this is
Okay.
the way to go. This is what you
Right.
need to do. This is
Right. Right.
um I really haven't seen this type of outlet as far as music goes, and
Okay, okay,
they do secular music too over there. But the rooms that I be in are predominantly Christian based, gospel rooms. But yeah, they telling them how to do everything, and it's free, bruh. They ain't
okay.
even got to pay for nothing. They just in there listening. It's an
Listen,
audio app,
listen,
so they giving them
listen.
all the key,
You already know.
uh, bruh, everything that they need to do. Yo, you
Okay.
need to do
So
this.
all the gospel artists out there that got good music, trying to get your music out there, you hear it here on TDR Man Cave. DJ Favor, gospel DJ, is looking for talented gospel artists. If you have music that you
I'm
want to
looking
get out
for it.
there, he can get it out to the masses. He can get it out there, get it heard. Send your music. Yo, Favor, give him your email.
Hit me up. Deeper Heights. DeeperHeigts at gmail.com. Put in the subject line something about gospel music, gospel artists,
Okay.
whatever the case may be. I got you. I got you.
See, that's what's up.
Send me a MP3. Let me listen to it. Give me a minute. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what's going on.
Okay.
Um, my like page on Facebook is
Yeah. Give him all
Jacob
that info, man.
slash DJ Favor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, Twitter is at DJ Favor ATL. Instagram. I just got one of my Instagrams back. So, it, have we talked about this? I don't know if we talked about this on here. I don't know why, but for some reason, my pages were getting snatched
It was a
on
lot of that going on,
Instagram.
man. I don't know what the issue was. It was a lot of accounts being hacked, and
Yeah.
I really
So
don't know what was going on. But
pages are getting snatched left and right. You got to
just
be
make sure
careful
y'all, yeah, make sure
who
y'all
you
got his
talking
right.
to.
Make sure y'all
They
got DJ Favorite right info. You know what I'm saying?
they
Cause
got me. They got your boy. They got all. They got actually it was three pages that I had
mhm,
connected. So when they grabbed one of them, they just snatched all of them. So
that's
I was
dope.
hurting for a good minute,
Okay,
and I got an upgrade on my phone. When I got the upgrade,
okay.
when I did the upgrade, the lady was like, "Well, have you tried to sign in to any of them?" I'm like, "No."
Hmm.
She said, "Okay, try to sign into one of your Instagram." I was like, "All
Right.
right, I'm gonna try it." So I went in, I typed in, put the password in, I got in. I was bugging. I was like, "Wait a minute." She said, "Change your password right now." Change my password. I was like, "Okay, bet. I got it. All right."
Hmm.
So I reset everything as far as because they went in there, reset my email address. They reset everything, bro. I'm like, this is
Wow.
crazy. So you got to be very careful.
Social media, man. I mean, the internet.
Yeah, I
Yeah, they'll snatch you
honestly,
up.
I never thought of that happening to me because I didn't think I was like no major player or nothing like that. I was like, they ain't finna come after me. But apparently, because of the following that I have,
You're
that's what
doing
they was
something.
looking for.
I'm about to say
So
you're doing something. Whatever
yeah,
you're doing it because you're doing something. I mean,
yeah.
you're doing
That's
something, man. Whatever it is, keep doing it. And like I said, like all gospel talented artists out, all talented artists, gospel artists trying to be heard, trying to get your music out to the masses. Reach out,
independent,
DJs.
mainstream, whoever
Yeah,
you are, yo,
let's
come
do it.
holler at your boy. I
Hmm.
play anybody from Fred Hammond to my boy K Smoke. I play some of everybody, like people that ain't never heard of people. And
You
I
heard
got
it?
some independent artists, bruh, that
Here?
they're not mainstream because,
Okay.
and I know you, as far as the music go, you know about this. They don't
Hmm.
want to be caught up in the hoopla. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? Get all that
Yeah.
craziness going on. So they
But that's
rather
what
stay
I'm saying.
independent. Yeah, they rather stay independent than,
Yeah.
be mainstream, which I
Get it?
definitely understand.
I get
So
it.
yeah, yeah. And they're hey, on this other site I'm on is bruh, we on there. You on there, bro.
Oh yeah.
uh
Oh yeah.
those the rooms, there was a
Oh yeah.
room, there's literally a room going right now
The
where
man
there
cave is no,
are,
the man cave is in there. TDR's in there.
yeah,
We in there, man. Like
there there's a
you hit
room
us up, hit
going.
us up, hit us up, DM us, and we'll give further
Yeah,
information on
we'll talk
that.
because we can't
We're not
really talk
privileged.
about it
Yeah, we're not
on
privileged to give it
Facebook.
right here. But hit us up, DM us, hit us up in the DM, and we'll give further information on that other site that we're talking about that has a lot
Yeah,
of connects, and a lot of people you can network with as far as to get your music out and business ventures and things like
like
that.
I was literally just in a room
Mm-hmm.
um where they're letting the artists know, yo, this is what you need to do. A,
Mm-hmm.
B, C. This is
Yeah,
exactly how you do it.
yeah,
Copyrights. Okay, this is how copyrights work. And
yeah,
they do these rooms 2, 3 times a week.
yeah.
And
On a,
they just
on a daily
break
basis.
stuff down. Yeah. And these are not just nobodies in this room. These are people that know the music biz. They have artists up under them.
Right.
They do all of this. Promoters, producers, these yeah. So if you're a gospel artist, you want to get into that, holla at your boy. Let me know
Yeah.
what the deal is, and we'll see what we can do
Oh yeah. Most
for
definitely.
sure. Yeah, for
Most
sure.
definitely. But I
So
mean, like.
how'd you bring your New Year in, Doc?
Like I said, I bought it in with the fam, man. I just kept it nice and simple with the fam. I ain't really do nothing crazy. I kept it safe. I had my drinks. I
Say,
had my big boy cigars. I was just chilling with the fam. That's how I bought it in, man. But
hey,
I
it's
like
just
like every year that comes in. This year being no different. We have a lot of people making a lot of New Year resolutions,
resolutions.
and
Yeah,
I mean, look,
breaking within the first month.
right. Look, you giving too much credit the first week. I mean, I'm all for growth. Don't get it twisted. I'm all for growth. I'm all for shooting for the stars. But I mean, if you're gonna make a New Year's resolution, make something reasonable, something you're gonna stick to. You know,
Got
I
to,
mean,
man.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, come on now.
It's a secular song say, "Don't make promises you can't keep."
That,
Oh, let
yeah,
me start talking.
that one right there. That one right there. I'm just saying.
Bruh,
We just saying. We just saying. I mean, don't talk about I'm gonna lose 300 pounds this year.
bruh.
And next week you got some fried chicken and mac and cheese and cornbread and ham hocks and collard greens on your
I
plate
mean, I
with
mean, you
with,
can do
with,
that,
with a diet coke.
but you got to do it in. You can't do it all
No,
big
Jada.
time. Just
No, Gator.
these. I've learned
No.
that there is. You have to do stuff in moderation because
Right,
I'm on this weight loss journey, bruh, and it's
right,
working out.
right,
Exercise.
right,
You gotta certain
right.
amount of food you eat.
I
You gotta
agree.
watch all that intake and everything.
I agree.
And yeah, because
I agree. But you
you can
can't in moderation. Moderation doesn't mean moderation of pork
going
chops.
faster. Yeah,
Moderation of that don't mean you moderation of mac and cheese and fried chicken and that
facts,
don't mean moderation of that. Moderation means
facts.
small portions. First of all, you got to cut your portion size. First of all,
Right.
that's not there. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah, yeah.
as you used to have when you're trying to cut down.
Yeah, you definitely got to do that.
Then
Yeah,
you gotta cut out certain foods. It's hard, but it's just the reality of it. You gotta cut out certain foods. It just is what it is. I mean, I'm just
I mean, it's
gotcha,
doable, dog.
gotcha. No,
Cause I didn't think I
and
could do it,
yeah. At the beginning, look, at the beginning, you got to go hard. You know what I
bruh.
mean? And once you see,
Woo.
you got process, you got progress and things is going good, then you can start to incorporate foods and stuff that you like, but
Right.
small portions. You know what I'm saying? There's
And
a certain way you got to do it.
and a lot of these meds that you taking, the reason you taking them is because of that. So
There you go. That
if
right
you
there.
change your eating habit, I learned that. I'm on
That
that
right there.
journey, bruh. I'm on
That right
that
there.
journey, so
That's
I
right.
know about that.
That's
Like
right. That's right.
it's a
You
lot
know,
of stuff. Like my doctor told me, she said, "Okay, well you can lay back on such and such
there
and
you
such
go.
now."
See?
But in the beginning, she was like, "Yup,
Right.
none of this and
There you
none of
go.
that. I'm like,
Exactly.
man,
You
for
gotta
real?
go hard at the beginning, and then you could have started incorporate those things. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
more power to salute everybody that's on that journey. Definitely do it, but just make sure you being honest with yourself. Because it definitely takes dedication and it's serious. I myself was on that journey some years ago, and I'm still on that journey. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but it's dedication. It's gonna be hard at the beginning. Just keep striving.
Yeah,
You'll get there, but you gotta be dedicated and focused.
definitely not
You
gonna be
can't
easy
just
at the
work out.
beginning.
Like a lot of people think they could just work out and that'll solve everything. But no, you have to change your eating as well. So it goes hand in hand. It goes hand
And
in hand.
and timing.
Yeah.
Because I found out that my doctor put me on this too. The later you eat,
Oh,
the
definitely.
more the issues cause. So
Most definitely.
yeah,
Your
after a
food don't,
certain time,
mhm.
it's a wrap.
Your food don't
So
digest the same at night as it does in
right,
the morning. You see what
right.
I'm saying? It takes longer to break down. You know what I'm saying? So if it's taking longer to break down, majority of that is going to you putting on weight, going to your midsection.
I'm learning. I'm on this journey, doc.
Yeah, in the morning time, your metabolism is more higher or whatever. You're more active, so you're gonna burn more calories and more fat. So
That
that's
part.
why you eat certain portions, you eat certain carbs in the daytime, and then when it comes like evening, late night, you cut out those carbs, and then you go to your proteins and
And
your
yeah,
veggies and
yeah,
things like that. So I know what I'm talking about. I
yeah.
know, I know, I know. Listen to your boy. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm not with you. I'm with you.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We back in the cave. I know. And for everybody, I know this ain't our regular day. I know y'all probably thinking like, what the hell is the man cave doing on Monday night at 9? The man
Bruh.
cave is normally Wednesday night at 9. And you are correct. The man cave is still Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But because we took the holidays off, we
Yeah,
decided to jump back in and let y'all know that we back, with a little bonus show,
mixture.
little bonus show, Monday. But definitely check us out Wednesday night. We will be back on Wednesday night at 9 doing what we do best in the man cave. So
Most
just
definitely.
bonus show for the new year. We jumping back in, letting y'all know that we here, you know. But let me tell you, what's some things you don't want to see for 2022? Let's talk about what we don't want to see.
Mm.
What's something I got
Some
a list of things
things.
I don't want to see.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a list of things I don't want to see. I'm just saying. I'll be like, yeah, I want to hear your list first, man. You
Man,
tell me.
go ahead. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to
Oh,
think of
you,
what.
you ain't got a list,
Let's
man.
see.
Listen. Okay. One thing that I don't want to see for the new year. You know, I don't want to see. Let's switch it up a minute. And I know some people gonna get mad at me for saying this. They're gonna be like, "Ah, Cal, what are you talking about, man? Yo, you hating you this." Nah, let's step up. Let's step it up a notch. Let's
Let's
step
talk
it up a
about
notch. Let's get rid of the side chicks and the side dudes for 2022. No more side chicks, no more side dudes. Let's get rid of that.
it. Yeah, they gonna push back on that
Let,
one,
yeah,
but
let,
yeah,
let, let,
yeah, I agree.
let's get rid of that. I'm just saying. I mean, let's stop ruining the relationships. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop you know, interrupting, people, men and women. Let's get more, how can I say, let's get more let's understand our worth. Let's understand our value. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look in the mirror and say,
Yeah,
I ain't gotta be no side chick, or I ain't gotta be no side dude. Get your own dude. Get your own chick. You know what I mean?
that
Get your
part.
own woman. Get your
That
own
part.
man. Let's get rid of that for 2022. I
That's a
mean,
good idea.
and the reason why I say that because it started off, it started off as a convenience for those who needed that, you
Hmm.
know. Then it turned into something that people was actually a goal for people. People was actually striving to be a side chick.
That part.
People was
What is
actually
that about?
people was actually looking to be a side dude. You know what I'm saying? It took its own identity, its own life into something else to where you had people not even trying to find a good man or a good woman. You had people just satisfied with being a side chick or a side dude. Like, really? Like,
And they'll do that too. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
so I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that mentality for 2022. You know,
yeah.
that's where I'm at with that.
I gotta agree. That's a
I'm,
good idea.
that's what I'm
Give
saying.
me
That's why
the
I said I know originally saying that people gonna get mad. Oh no, Cal, you hating? What you talking about? Why you nah?
they
Let's get
want to
rid of
get
that.
mad because they want to keep their little sugar daddies or
Right, right. That right there.
yeah, they
That
want to
right
keep
there.
all that on the side to have,
That right there. But
yeah,
it's all temporary anyway, because eventually
yeah,
whoever's on the side want to be a starter,
right.
and they get tired of that position. And then what you do, you replace them with another temporary.
That's the way. That's usually how it go. You
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's change that mentality. Like, you know, my queens out there, understand your worth. Understand you got more to offer. You deserve better. You don't deserve to be somebody's second, not even second choice, somebody's side
third,
choice.
fourth.
Yeah, not even you're not
Yeah,
even a choice. You're not even a choice. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? You they comfortability.
I think I said it before. If
Understand
you
that.
if you are their side, guarantee you they got others. I think I said that
Of
before.
course.
I
Of
think I
course.
did. Yeah, I
You
think I did say that, and somebody got mad at me.
yeah.
I
You think you the only
remember.
side?
Yeah, you
No,
definitely not the only one.
no, you're not.
It's
You
a
think you the
convenience.
only side?
It's a convenience, bro.
Look at it
Hey,
like this. Look at it like this. When you make your plate, right? When you eat dinner and you make your plate, right? How many sides do you have on your plate?
depending on what you eat.
I'm just saying. But 9 times out of 10, you have more than one side on your plate, right?
Yeah, yeah,
9 times out of 10.
yeah.
At the minimum, you got two sides
Yeah, you got two sides at least.
and one main course, right?
That's all the time. Yep,
So that my point. My point exactly. What makes
all
you
the
think you're the
time.
only side? What makes you think you're the only side? When you go
And
order your food at a restaurant, they say, and what would you like for your what? For
side.
your two sides. They don't say what would you like for your side, either sides with an S, which means more than one, or what would you like for your two sides?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
You
I'm just
right.
saying. I'm just saying. What makes you think you're the only one?
Hey, gonna find out the hard way.
Oh, and you will find out.
Come walking in and it be
And you
like,
will find out. You will find out.
heard that story a lot of.
Oh yeah. And it's something that continues and go on and on and on.
Pop up at a time that you normally don't pop up. You'll see.
Right, right,
You'll see.
right.
You'll
So
find out.
that brings me back to let's change that mentality for 2022.
But I mean, if it's two sides, you know there's a main.
Oh,
So
always. Always. And what do you enjoy the most on your plate?
the main,
The main.
absolutely, the main get to go out everywhere.
Main.
Everybody know their name.
You enjoy the main course so much that what you do, you eat it last.
Yep,
You eat the sides first to get them out the way so you can get ready for that main course.
main dish. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
They ain't gonna like this one
I'm
tonight,
just
bro.
saying. They don't have to like it. They don't
Oh,
have to like it. This is my thing. You know me, Jacob. I don't it don't bother me if I'm liked or
don't
not.
don't unlike the page. Just don't unlike the page. You know,
It
we
don't
just giving
bother
you
me.
the real, bro.
That's right.
You just
Jacob, I
gotta
mean,
give you the real.
Favor, DJ Favor,
Hey,
he
that's my
he's the
name,
likable
Jacob.
one. DJ Favor's the likable one. Now, Williams, I don't. It don't bother me
You don't
whether
care.
I'm liked or not. I'm just honest, and I want you to.
Hey,
I want everybody to
they
grow
need the truth.
and be better. So I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna pillow talk. I'm not gonna tell you something just that you want that you
Hey,
just want to hear. I'm gonna give it to you real and authentic
you need the
always.
truth, man.
So and hopefully you learn from it and you grow from it. And if you did that, then I did my job. If you don't, then that's your option. That's your choice. But I'm always gonna give it real.
That's on you.
You know, rough, rugged, and raw. That's me.
I'm
So
with it.
you ain't gotta like me, but learn from me. That's all.
Take that. That's free. That was free.
That was free. I hope they caught it. I hope they caught it. That was a jewel. I hope they caught it.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
I
You
mean,
know,
it's about time, bro.
yes,
That
it is.
the game step up. Like
Mm-hmm.
I
It
don't
is.
know. People have to start making those demands, should I say, to
Yeah,
make them
you got yes,
be the main. That way
exactly.
you don't have those issues. They only have those issues because they allowing it to go on.
Or or either they allowing it to go on, or they're not paying attention to what's right in front of their face. They're not paying attention to the signs. They're not paying attention to what exactly is. I mean, come on, let's be honest. If
Saying, Jason, we just giving it to them, Doc.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
telling you, Doc. And I
that's
know
shout out to bro. What up, bro?
it's gonna
That's
be
my
a lot
dog
of
right there, man.
it's gonna be a lot of boys, like I call
That's
them.
my partner right there. Shout out to bro.
Shout out to them. It's gonna be a
I'm
lot of
just saying.
boys that's gonna be mad at this conversation.
And they can be mad. They can, only they can
Ooh,
be mad. They can be mad. The boys can be mad. The boys really need to listen, but the men respect them. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. I'm
definitely.
just saying, like, ladies,
Yeah,
my queens out there, understand your worth. Don't
you got
settle.
to.
Let's stop being a side chick. Let's like question. Why do you have to be the side? Why are you comfortable with being the side? Why? Is it
Why is it
convenience?
allowed?
Is it loneliness? Is it just to have someone? Like what is it? Because whatever it is, you could get it 10 times fold if you find someone that's dedicated and loyal to you.
Right.
Why
We
should you
talking
go ahead, go
right
ahead.
right now. We talking about sides and mains. Now we talking about we giving y'all some insights of
Yeah,
uh what not to allow.
yeah,
Um,
don't.
since the ladies action, that's
Yes,
what we
yeah,
talking
that's
about.
what we talk about. We're
This is
trying to
what
get
we
rid of that
talking
side,
about.
we're trying to get rid of that side piece mentality for the new
It's
year.
it's time, you
It's
know.
time to get rid of that mentality.
Right, Jason. Why settle to be the side? But
Why?
I will tell you this: a lot of times, some don't know that they're the sides.
That's bullshit.
Now we could give them a little.
I don't agree with that, but go ahead.
We can open the curtains a little bit and show and tell them when,
Right. Okay.
because there are certain times where you can actually tell
Hmm.
that, like, for instance, if every time he want to meet up with you,
Okay.
it's got to be dark outside.
Red light. That's a red light. That's an automatic red light right there.
Y'all can't do nothing in the daytime.
Can't do nothing in the daytime. What is he, a vampire? What is he? I mean, like, what is he, a vampire?
I'm
He
just
don't never
saying.
want to see you in the daytime?
I'm just saying. If
I
every time, like, I mean, every single time y'all go out, y'all finna kick it. It's dark outside. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
bruh, come on, bruh. It's
Yeah,
a dead give.
I
That's
don't
a
really understand
dead
that.
giveaway. Oh
I
yeah, we
don't
can go to the
understand that.
movies. Y'all go to the movies every single day.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I mean, yeah, we probably get some guys mad at us for
Yeah.
this one, but
I
you
mean, they
know,
can get mad. That's not a problem. Like I said, I don't really care about them getting mad.
that's
You know what I'm
another
saying?
one,
I'm just like,
Jason. That's another one. If
understand from it, learn from it.
Jason said, if you never meet his family or his friends,
Oh, yes. 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 That right there.
you
That
don't
right
know
there.
you don't know none of his friends,
You
none of his
don't know
family,
none of his friends or family.
not his
Whoa.
sister, her brother,
That right
cousin,
there.
nobody. You don't know
Nobody knows you.
nobody.
Nobody
Yeah,
knows you exist.
yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
You just a big old secret, huh?
Hey,
That's a good one right there.
so to be said, a lot of times it's out of convenience and the fact they like the fact of not having to deal with a man 100%. So, you speaking
Okay.
on the women's
Okay.
part?
The women's side,
Okay,
right? The
so
women.
okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
all right,
Okay. So a lot of so if it's a convenience, for the woman, they don't mind being aside because they don't have to deal with them 100%.
hmm,
Okay. Now I'm gonna play the other side of that.
hmm,
Eventually, that changes. It does start off like that a lot of times, whether with the man or the woman, but eventually that changes. You know why? Because the more time you spend with a person, the more you get to know them, the more you get
that part,
close to them, the
that
more
part,
you get to, and if you really genuinely start to like them,
you gonna want to be
you're gonna
around.
want to spend more time with them.
Yeah,
So eventually, yes, that does start off a lot of times like that, but eventually that changes.
yeah,
Okay,
right,
okay, right,
right,
right.
right. I agree.
And
I
and,
agree.
and that's all good at the beginning. Yes, at the beginning, it's good. You want to go home to your own bed. You want to go home to your own space. And you want to go home to your own space and everything like that. But eventually, if that's a good man, someone that's compatible with you, someone that matches with you, your ins and your outs, eventually you want that man in that bed next to you, and vice
And,
versa.
and we
It's just a
know,
natural thing. It's not something that's forced. Like a lot of times we don't even know when it happens. It just cut on like a light switch. When it's
yeah,
like you went from like going to, oh yeah, I'm done.
he's a
I'm ready to
Jedi
get out of here.
man.
I'm ready to this and that. To where you laying in the bed and you like, damn, I wish he was here with me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just happens naturally. It just happens. But it does eventually like just happen like out of nowhere. It ain't even nothing that you plan if you genuinely, grew attached to that person and
Mm,
genuinely like that person. It's just something natural that happens. But a lot of times we tend to fool ourselves, like force ourselves to react or think in a way that's really going against our morals and the type of person we are, just so we can
right,
continue to have that comfortability and
right,
have that person in whatever condition you got them in, whether you got them temporarily or whether you got them, what I'm saying, full time. We fool our minds to think, okay, well, I got him 20% of the time, and that's good enough because when he's here, he does this, he does that, he does, whatever, 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 and vice versa. So we program our brain to think otherwise when we know in our heart we really want more.
what it is.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm
Hey,
just like, we gotta change. My thing is for the new year, man. A lot of people, men and women, done had this mentality for so long, and it seemed that mentality is no longer anything on the side that's secret. People is actually setting goals to be a side chick, setting goals to be a side dude.
yeah.
It took its own life and identity, and it's like I just feel like, look, it's time. It's time for us to change that mentality
And
because
it's
we
a
cutting
few people
ourselves
that
short.
wrote books about it. You sure right
Yeah,
about that.
we cutting ourselves
Yeah,
short.
yeah, yeah. You right about that too. Cause that there you go, Summer Walker.
Hmm.
it's
Right, right. There you
it's a
go.
few of them that's been
It's a few of them. It's a few of
yeah,
them. Because I'm just saying,
right,
like, we got eventually you
right.
got to wake up and stop fooling yourself. Like
It's just
everybody deserves happiness. Everybody deserves someone that's for them. But if you continue to settle for someone that belongs to somebody else, you're gonna continue to set yourself short. I mean, why
well,
set yourself short when you can be great? I'm just, you know,
I've been preaching for the longest to stop playing the side chick part because I mean, where does it get you? Like
it don't get you anything. It's a temporary
I've
fix.
been preaching that for the longest. Like
It's a
it don't
temporary
make
fix.
sense. And yeah, shoot,
It's
I
a temporary fix.
especially you know what really gets me is when the same ones that's doing this and having the women play the side pieces, and then their let's say they family member or
Right,
something,
right.
they find out they playing the side piece and they got an issue with it.
Listen,
Like,
listen.
wait, why are you upset about your sister when you got sides? What's it? I I don't get the mentality. I don't understand it. Like it's okay for you, but it's not okay for nobody else.
Because they want
So
better. They want better for their sibling. They don't want their sibling to go through the hurt, the mind games, you know what I'm saying, all the things that they go through. So they
maybe
want
that's
better.
what it is. I don't know. I just
They want better. But my thing is, why can't you have better? What is it about you that got you selling yourself short?
oh
What is
yeah,
it? What is it?
that's I that's a good question.
What is it? It's something. It's something that happened in your life to where you're comfortable with accepting the shortness
So we finna be therapists
or
now. Come on,
a
tell
temporary.
us what's going on with you.
I'm just saying,
Because
it's
I would
something about,
definitely like to know.
yeah. What is it like? And that's the hard question that a lot of people got to take a look in the mirror and ask themselves: what is it about me that have me comfortable with accepting the shortcomings? Like, what is it? It's something, and it's something in within you that gotta change. Yes, a lot of times it's hurt. A
Hurt
lot
will
of times,
do it.
and
I
see,
agree.
a lot of times it's hurt, and the reason why. See, I'm in my psychologist mode. I'm in my Dr. Cal mode. You know, I'm just saying, like a lot of times, hurt allow people to deal with the shortcomings because they never really healed from that hurt.
Right.
They never really
That's
healed from that
facts.
hurt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And if you never really healed from that hurt and you just moved on, which is something that a lot of us do, we don't take the time to heal. We just move on.
We just move on,
All we doing, right? We just move on, move
and
on.
you carry
You know the saying.
all
Best,
that baggage. You
right?
right.
You know the saying. The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. You know the saying. But in reality, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
if you never really heal from that hurt and you just move on, all you're doing is bringing all that hurt and that baggage into that new situation.
Yeah.
You
I
see what
agree.
I'm saying?
I agree.
So a lot of times, man, we got to stop fooling ourselves. Deal with that hurt. Confront that hurt one on one. Deal with it. It's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be easy. But if you deal with it and confront it one on one, best believe your next situation will be a greater situation and not just another temporary.
Yeah. I well, I've been preaching this.
I'm just saying, man. Like we gotta cut that mentality. And the sad part about it is there's a lot of women. Hold on.
Go ahead, say it.
Days. It doesn't right. And that's right. Healing is not gonna take days. It's a journey. It's a journey just like any other journey. And you gotta be willing to go through that journey, go through that storm, because after the storm is the sunshine. But you'll never get to the sunshine if you ain't willing to go through that storm.
That
You
part.
know, and who said that you have to go through that storm and be depressed or be down or be all messed up? Who actually said that you have to go through that storm and be all fucked up? Shit, dance through that storm. Do the fucking, you do the Diddy do that storm. You know what I'm saying? Do the like, take that storm for
Yeah.
what it is, and you know what I mean. Work through that storm. You don't have to. Storm doesn't have to be rough. It's all about your mentality and what you want at it. Every storm you go through, you're supposed to learn from. It's supposed to be a learning experience, and that's
That
what it
part.
is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really spend all that time in depression, upset. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff like that's there and that's gonna happen. And I know those that deal with that, you know what I'm saying, mentally, it's gonna be
Mhm.
more rough, but eventually you gotta hold your head high. You gotta
Man,
hold your
just
head
said
high. You
something.
gotta see the outcome and what's coming out of that, what's going to come out of that. Because a greater opportunity is at the end of that journey. You got to be willing to take that journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to. You
And I'll
got.
say she talking about the PhD came out of but hey, another thing that would help too. And I know fellas, we got a problem with this. We
Uh-huh.
don't like to go sit down and talk to nobody about our stuff. It's
Mm-hmm,
an
mm-hmm.
issue.
It
Therapy is
is.
therapy is a mug, bruh.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Listen
is.
to your boy
Yes, it
because
is.
I was forced into it.
And more of our people need to do.
I was literally forced into it. But once I started it, I ain't want to miss it because you can go in there, talk about what's going on with you, what's happening, what's
That's right.
this not finna leave this room.
Nah, it's a process.
So
It's a
if
process.
if more of us sat down and talked about, even if we talk about it among ourselves, you know what I'm saying,
Got to
with
talk it with somebody.
whoever,
Somebody.
we hold stuff in too much, man.
Yes, we do.
And
Yes,
then that be the problem with relationships too, because we hold stuff in,
we do. Mm-hmm.
and then at a boiling point,
Mm-hmm.
we just blow up, and it might not even be.
Right.
It ain't even the person's fault.
You
None of
gotta
that
get
stuff.
that.
You just
You gotta get
but
that out. Holding
if
that in
you
is dangerous.
release that stuff, oh man,
Yeah, holding that in is dangerous, man. You have to get that out. You gotta talk to somebody. And see, there's a stigma behind therapy. A lot of minorities, it's a stigma behind it. Oh, therapy makes you weak. It makes you, we don't do therapy. We strong. You know what I'm saying? We
bruh,
deal with it. We deal.
take it
How
from
long are
me.
you gonna keep just dealing with something until you confront it and really, really confront the issue and get help to
I
be
ain't
able
even gonna lie,
to move forward?
and I don't know how you and Jamita feel about
Mhm.
this, but shoot, doing pods is therapy to me. Cause I sit down and I'm talking about some of everything,
It is.
anything. For me,
It
it
is.
helped me a lot. Get
It
a lot
is.
off my chest
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
and bounce stuff off of others.
Yes, it is.
So it's like
Yeah,
basically it is like therapy,
I
doing
agree.
pods and yeah,
No, I
bruh.
I agree with
Yeah,
that favor.
yeah,
Doing podcasts, doing the man cave, it is definitely therapy. It really is. Dealing with a lot of things, and energy is transparent. So you bounce off of other people and their energy, and you get to talk it out.
yeah.
You know
Because
what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
want to. You definitely don't want to be in the wrong place in that
No,
junk.
no.
Like say for instance at work,
Yeah.
somebody say something that trigger you, and you
Oh
just
yes. Oh yes. Triggers. Triggers. Yes. I'm glad you touched on that.
woo.
Glad you brought that up.
I've
Yes.
seen it. You
Yes.
said state management too. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's big. That yeah. You don't want to blow up. And like right now, I'm working in the school system,
Mm-hmm.
and bruh, if I blow up, it gonna be a problem.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Woo,
My job is stressful all day, every day.
bruh.
My job is a very stressful job, very stressful. And I'm telling you, like, I definitely understand what you mean as far as like triggers, but once again, it's identifying those triggers and knowing what those triggers are to
That
be able
part.
to help you to control those triggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to.
But you got to
Got
confront
to.
the issue first. If you never confront the issue, you won't know these things. You won't be able to identify them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like I was about to say, before we jumped into that, unfortunately, I see a lot of our queens, a lot of our women just dealing,
Yeah,
just dealing, you know what I'm saying? And just accepting being on the side
on a daily basis. It's
because
like,
they just want some type of companionship. And if he's a half decent man, they'll just accept it for what it is.
and they used to it.
And they grow used to
That's
it. It become
that's
their
what
norm.
I've yeah, that's what I found more than
It
anything.
become their norm.
They used to it. To
Yeah,
where when
yeah.
they find somebody that make them the main, they the only, they don't know how to handle it. They don't
Mhm.
know, bruh, it's something else going on. They
Yeah,
I've ran into
yes.
women that always think there's something else going on the side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
I don't do stuff like that. So I'm pretty much like, who is these cats that you've been talking to? Because they'll tell you every time they've been with somebody that was the situation. So it's just, oh, we know is that's going on. I know it for a fact.
Mhm.
Nah,
Right.
that
Right. And see, that's the thing. Like, it should never just be. That should never be become your norm.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To be someone else's side. When that becomes your norm, it's an issue. It's an issue.
most deaf, most deaf.
You know what I'm saying? It's an issue. That's an issue when that becomes your norm. You know what I'm saying? Like you really need to do some soul searching when being someone else's side piece becomes your norm. Because you got to understand your worth, you know what I mean? Like, and if you just accepting being someone's norm, you stopping yourself from your greatness and your soul that's really out there for you. And
Right.
he or she could be really waiting or getting themselves right for you. But if you accepting being someone else's side, you won't even recognize it.
That's crazy, bro.
You won't even recognize it.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad, man. I see it so much in our queens. I see it so much. And it's like, damn, like, why are you comfortable with that situation? Like, why? Why?
But then the real guy comes along, real man come along,
You
and
get all the bullshit.
it's like you strange. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not strange.
Nah,
You just ain't used to the realness being there
right.
because
Right.
you done dealt with, like I say, so many boys in the
Any
past
bullshit.
that
Yes.
played a game,
Hmm.
and it's a difference between a man and a boy. I say it all the time. Boys do stuff that men definitely would not do, and vice versa.
But
And they'll
see,
just
if your mental ain't right, and like bro just said, if you got a low self, you know what I'm saying,
that part.
low self worth, low self esteem, you won't even be able to identify the boys from the men.
That take a lot
You
to
see
do
what I'm
with
saying?
that.
You gotta
That's
have a certain mindset, and you gotta be awoke. You gotta be a certain. You
yeah.
gotta be in a certain mindset
Talk
to
about that.
even be able to identify who's the boys and
And
who's the
who's the
men.
man?
Because every boy out there presents themselves as a man. You meet their representatives,
Hmm.
but they're really not that man. They really got that boy mindset, but they present themselves as that man. They
They gon'
representatives show up.
but they gonna slip. It's
They
gonna
yeah,
slip
eventually
because
because you can't fit the book for so long. If your mental
yeah.
if your mental is not on a king level, you can only fake it but so long because you really not a king. You really
And
not a king.
and to me, this is why I gotta finish this. I wrote I wrote a 3 series novel. Um,
That will be we
that
will be publishing it and
I'm
it will be
going
coming out.
and the first title, the first novel is called Men versus Boys.
Yes.
I literally break
Yes.
down what a man is and what a boy is, and I compare them because there are some stuff that men do that boys they try to mimic, but they can't do it. There are some stuff that boys do that you will never see a man do.
So favor,
Never.
favor, favor.
Hmm.
Let's give them some of that knowledge tonight. Let's give them because she makes a good point. Jamila, she makes a good point. Some queens do not know exactly what a king looks like. Exactly. So let's give them some of that knowledge tonight.
That's
Okay, like you
that's a
said,
title in the book too.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a title in the book. I
Listen,
mean, a chapter. It's
listen,
called "Boys Will Be Boys."
favor, favor. We gonna go back and favor. We gonna go back and forth for a little minute. We gonna drop some jewels and let them help our queens out there. Help our queens out there,
Miami.
right?
That's right. Duh.
Miami. We
Wow.
already know.
I
We
knew that.
already know.
I
We
already
already
knew that.
know.
I don't know why I
We
keep
already
trying
know.
to.
Let's go back and forth and let's give some knowledge. So we're gonna start with you. Like you said, you got the chapter book. We're gonna start with you. Give us something, that identifies that's different from boys and kings. Something that a boy would do versus the king. Let's go back and forth for a minute.
Okay.
Let's
For
do this.
instance, let's
All our
let's
queens
okay.
out there, take note to what we about to do right now. We about to help y'all with some pointers on how to identify a boy and a king.
For instance,
Go ahead, favor. You start first.
a boy will call you out your name.
Mm,
That's number one. That's
mm,
at the top of the list.
mm,
A man will never, ever call you out your name.
mm,
Ever.
mm. Good one.
And
Good.
if he catches himself going there,
Good one.
oh, he gonna cut himself up.
Good one. Good one.
That's the top. That's at
Good
the
one.
top. Like
Good one.
never. I've seen so
Good
many
one.
to where it's just dudes just calling women the B word or hoes or this and that. You ain't nothing but a slut.
Uh-huh. Tell them. Let them know.
Men don't use words
Let
like
them
that.
know. Let them
Men
know.
don't talk like that. They
Yes,
don't.
absolutely.
I'm sorry, fellas.
Absolutely. No, don't be
They
sorry.
don't.
No, don't be sorry.
Men don't
Don't
talk
be
like that,
sorry.
doc. Men, men are not gonna
Our
do you
kings
like.
out there, our kings out there respect this conversation. Don't be sorry.
And this goes hand in hand with that.
Hmm.
I'll tell
Okay,
you this.
I got one. I got
Oh,
one.
go
I
ahead.
got one.
Okay, go ahead.
A king, when a king is serious about you, he has a plan for you. When he introduce you, he's not going to introduce you as his girl.
Yeah,
He's not going to introduce you as his friend.
yeah,
That's what a boy does. A
yeah.
boy will introduce you as his friend. A boy will introduce you as his girl. When you got a king, he has a plan. If he's really into you, he has a plan for you. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna identify you when introducing you as his lady, as his woman, as his fiance, as
That
his
part.
wife.
That part.
That's what a king is gonna do
That
versus the
part.
boy.
That part.
Go
That
ahead,
part.
Jacob. We
You
rolling. Go ahead.
ready?
Go ahead. What's your next one?
Here's another one. A man will never, and I repeat, never, ever, ever put his hands on a woman. Ever.
That right there.
That's not gonna happen.
That right there.
It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. If this man is touching you in a
Mhm.
way physically to harm you,
Yes. Yes.
ever, that's a boy.
That's a boy.
Men ain't gonna do that.
That's a boy. Yes.
Men not gonna do that. They
Yes.
not. I'm just.
Yes.
They
Yes.
not gonna do that.
Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay. I got another one. I got another one. Okay, I know y'all waiting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. My bad. I got another one. A boy is gonna use you for his convenience.
Uh oh.
He's gonna call on you when it's convenient. When it's convenient for him, when it's something for that got to do with him,
Ooh,
he all the way down for you. When it's something that got to do with him, he's all for you. But when it's something that has to do with you can't find him. When it's something that you need him for, he's nowhere to be. He's not picking up his phone. When
yeah.
it's something that you need that benefits you, he's not answering you. A king is gonna want you to be great. A king is
Hmm.
going to inspire you to be great. A king is not going to stop you or try to hold you back. He's going to push you. He's gonna give you that ambition, you know what I'm saying, to be great, to go after what you want and not be intimidated by your greatness. He's gonna stand beside you.
That part.
That's that right there.
That part.
Go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You
I like it.
never have to
I like
push a man to stick up for you.
it.
You don't. Like
There you
he's
go.
gonna do it. It's a natural.
There you
It's
go.
just natural. Like
There you go.
that's in it, and it can't be taught.
Mm-mm.
That ain't something that gonna be taught.
No,
It's just a natural instinct
no.
that I'm finna stick up for my woman, regardless or not. And I know it's a lot of ladies sometimes be
There you
like,
go.
"Yo, you ain't gotta do that. I'ma handle it."
Yes.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, 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 no.
That's just instinct.
No.
Ladies, hear me. This is instinct.
Say it again. Say it again, favor.
This is instinct
Say
that
it again,
we
favor.
have to stick up for you. We got to because that's our role. It's our role. It's a part of a man to stick up for his woman,
Yes.
regardless or not.
Yes.
If you in the play, a man will leave a place
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if it's a disrespect to his woman.
Mm.
He will get up and walk out of that mug.
Speak it. Speak it.
I'm just
Speak it.
saying.
Speak it.
I'm
Oh,
just letting you know.
let's bro said a man will always put his woman first, not his
Always
mama, not his friends, etc. Yes.
facts.
Yes. A king is going to always put his woman first.
Mama ain't gonna like that, but
A
she know.
boy is
Mama
gonna put
know.
his mama first. A boy gonna put his mama first. A boy
Mama
is gonna put
already
his
know
friends
that.
first. There you go.
She might fight you on it a little bit, but she know. Mom, Mama know. Come
Mama, no,
on.
that's right. That's
And
right.
and, and they love to call it a lot of, especially in the South, mama boys
Uh
and
huh. Uh huh.
this and that. Oh, we
Hmm.
love our moms.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Oh, you
That's
already know.
that's a definite.
But
But
Mama know when that king meets that queen, Mama know that queen comes first. Mama
yeah,
play her position.
yeah,
That queen come first.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, I got one. I got one. I got one. A king is not gonna try to change you. A king, understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna say that again. A king is not gonna try to change you. He's gonna embrace you for who you are.
There's no reason to
A
change you.
boy is gonna try to shape you, change you, and mold you into what into what the illusion or what he identifies as a woman. That's
Right.
what a boy gonna do. A king is gonna embrace you for who you are, and he's not gonna try to change you. He's gonna uplift you and embrace you for that. That's what a king is gonna do.
Now, I talked about physically disrespecting women.
Mm, that's a good one.
Another thing is he ain't gonna verbally disrespect you either.
No, not at all.
He's not.
Not at all.
He's not gonna call you a
Not at all.
name that's gonna degrade you.
Not at all.
He's not. No, he won't do
Not
it.
at all.
And and I've had women try to get me to say certain things and be like, "Oh, that don't even sound right,"
Right.
coming from me. That's
Right. It's not gonna
that's not.
happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's not me. That
It's
ain't
not gonna
me.
happen.
That ain't me.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying.
It's not gonna happen. Oh, and let's hold on. Let's hit that comment. Miami said, notice that a real king will invest in you mentally, spiritually, and physically. Absolutely.
Facts. Facts.
Absolutely. Because as a partner, this is another topic. We're gonna touch on this too. We're gonna touch on this too. It's a difference between having a spouse and a partner.
Hmm.
It's a difference. A lot of people don't know the difference of that, and that's going to be another show. But we're going to touch on it. I'm going to touch on it briefly right now, and then I'm going to let it go. And we're going to that's another show. But there's a difference between having a spouse and a partner. A partner will invest in you mentally,
Hmm.
physically, and spiritually. Yes, because when you have a partner, y'all grow together, not apart. Y'all invest in each other and y'all grow together and y'all become that power couple. That's a partner. When you see people that are power couples, that's because they're not just each other's spouse. They are each other's partner. And
Mm.
having a partner will become way more powerful than just having a spouse. And
That
I'm gonna
part.
leave it at that. And we're gonna
That
touch on
part.
that again at another show. But it's
Yeah,
a big difference.
I agree 100%.
Big
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, yeah. For real, for real.
When you find a partner, oh yeah, all bets is off. Greatness is on the rise.
So
When you
it's a
find a
wrap.
partner, you find a partner, greatness is on the rise. Big difference.
Yeah,
We definitely gonna touch on that. That's gonna be another topic on the man cave. Look for that for a topic for 2022. That's gonna be finding a partner versus a spouse. That's definitely gonna be a topic. But yes, we are dropping some jewels. We are dropping some jewels tonight. We hope all of y'all catch it. And let's just keep this going for a little more because I'm really liking this, and it's giving the knowledge. It's
man.
giving the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of our women. It's giving a lot to a lot of our queens out there who don't know. And that's why the man cave was started. The man cave was started to give a man's point of view on all type of topics and
That part.
to educate our women out there on how a man thinks and what a man wants, a king, not a boy. And this is why the man cave was created. We're kings here, and we here to educate
There
and
are a
let
lot of
you know.
boys giving us men a bad name.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's a lot
it's
out
a
there.
lot, and
It's a lot out there.
they
A
look
lot out there.
physically
A lot
like a
of
man,
drama.
but they have a boy mentality.
Oh yeah, they was born male. They
They
were born
yeah,
male.
they
They
look
were
like
born
me. They
male.
got mustache, full
Yeah, they
beard.
got all
These
that,
jokers.
but they was born male, but they wasn't built as a king.
Right. And these jokers sit
They
at
wasn't
home.
built as a king. They was born male, but they wasn't built as a king. It's a difference. It's a
Man,
difference.
I mean, I got an issue, and the boys get mad when I say this.
Talk it.
With
Talk it.
these cats not getting out and working, not
Hmm.
wanting a job, but he'll let you work. He gonna let you work now.
That's them boys. That's them boys. That's
I
them
sit
boys.
at the house and take care. Now, there's an exception.
That's
There
them
is an
boys.
exception. There are some that there are ladies that want to be in the workforce, especially right now with everything that's going on, COVID, all this kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
they don't want to physically put their kids into daycares and this type of stuff because
Right. Right.
I heard a situation not too long ago where
Hmm.
daycare worker contracted COVID, didn't know it because she don't believe in going to get the testing.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you can guess what's
Yeah.
going on.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh yeah.
major lawsuits going on right
Oh
now
yeah.
because of
You
this
already know.
situation.
You already.
So yeah, I I applaud. I got a brother-in-law. This is my dog, and both of my brother-in-laws. I love them to. to life. I don't like saying love them to death.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
love them to life.
Speak it, speak
My
it.
brother, my sister, my baby sister, this is the youngest girl of our family,
Mm-hmm.
got a job. In her job, she was in Atlanta for the longest.
Okay,
Um, her job just moved her up to another position.
okay, okay. That's what.
And for a minute, what they were doing, they would take
Mhm.
her and they would fly her to these meetings.
Okay,
They would
okay.
fly her back home. They would fly her back out, fly her back home. Till one day, they were sitting in a meeting, and my sister said they were in a meeting like this. They were having a video chat, and one of the heads said, "This don't make sense. Us flying you back and forth. We need you here.
Mm, okay.
We need you here. We need you here so that whenever we had this meeting, you could physically be in these meetings with us because you're bringing a lot to us." And she's representing people of color in
Right.
this job. This is the reason why she was brought in.
Okay.
This is what she does.
Okay.
Um, they just recently moved her and her family, her husband, they two kids, to Cali.
Nice.
Shout out to my sis. They take care of everything. They ain't had to pay a dime out of pocket for nothing. Do you hear me? Not a penny.
Oh, I hear you.
And my brother-in-law got up and took off with my sister. I
Look,
respect that man with the
that's a king.
utmost, bruh.
That's
With
a
the
king.
utmost. And he
That's
had
the
a
king. Her
he's worked.
career took off to the next level,
Yeah,
and instead of sitting back and being salty or feeling like, oh, she doing this, she doing that, he supported her. He stepped up as a king,
right,
stood by her side, and supported her greatness.
right.
That's a
And
king.
and a lot of I'll say this, there's a lot of guys, that's another sign that wouldn't be able to do that. Like, man, I got my own career going. You gonna just uproot and leave and do that?
Selfish.
My brother-in-law ain't make not one fuss from what I'm understanding. I love
Selfish.
this cat to death because
Yeah.
he just got his stuff.
He
Said,
was
"Hey,
self,
this what
he
we
was
doing?"
self, he was selfless.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's another trait of a king, to be selfless and not
right,
selfish. You understand what I'm saying?
right, right.
A boy
Shoot,
is gonna be selfish. A king is gonna be selfless.
what's up, Tanika? Is that her name? It look like they from overseas,
Yeah, I don't know what
but
that is. And I can't. I don't know what that.
they're
I'm not
watching us
gonna
on
try.
YouTube. We see you.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that's what.
tuning in.
Yeah, that's another sign.
Yeah,
There is another sign.
that's a
They
big sign.
gonna push
That's a
you.
big sign right there.
That's an when I heard that,
That's a big
my
sign.
parents told me what was going on, and my
Yeah,
sister hit me up and said,
yeah.
"I'm thinking about doing it. It might be a good idea." And I
Mm.
said, what brother-in-law think?" And she said, "He's all gun ho. Whatever I want to do, he's with me."
I
I
salute
said,
you.
"Bruh."
Yo, King, I don't know you, but I salute you. I salute you,
I
King.
said, I
I
love
salute,
that Joker too. I
I
knew
salute,
it's the reason I love my
I
bro-in-law,
salute
man.
you.
And I don't even call him brother-in-law. I call him my bro. But
One king to another. I
bruh,
salute that man. I
it
salute
it ain't too many that's going. Men, real men will support you in
you. Yeah,
everything you do.
it will rise to the occasion.
Everything. They gonna ride, that.
It will rise to
They
the
just,
occasion.
bruh,
Yes, they are.
all the time. If
Yes,
you
they are.
have a man or somebody
Hmm.
that's not supporting you and not
Yeah,
pushing you, ladies,
yeah.
clear sign.
And don't be afraid to test it. Don't be
Clear
afraid to
sign.
test it. Like these things, these jewels and knowledge that we sharing with you tonight, my queens. Don't be afraid to test it. When you talking to someone, you getting to know them, test them. It ain't nothing wrong. I'm not saying play mind games because I don't agree with that.
Right,
Agree with
right.
that. But I'm saying test them. See if that man rises to the occasion, if that man has king traits or if he has boy traits. And
Hmm.
that will help you to make a good decision.
Thank you, Miami.
If that's long term,
Right. Right.
or if that is just temporary. You got to do these things at the beginning because a lot of times we don't do these things at the beginning and then we pay for it later on. You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying? We pay for it later on, and then we go with the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Why did I do this? Wasting my time, stuff like that. But
It's
it's nothing
fine.
wrong with having It's nothing wrong with having a list of demands. You know what I'm saying? That identify and gonna complement your worth. There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
As long as it ain't nothing way out the park, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing wrong with that. And our kings out there, you should have the same list of demands when you're meeting a woman to be able to identify if she's a queen or if she's a girl. Because
Yeah.
the same things that we saying about men versus boys,
There's women that yeah.
there's queens. I mean, the same thing that we saying about kings versus boys, there's queens versus girls. The
Mhm.
same rules apply.
Yeah.
Same rules apply, but we just educating our women, you know what I'm saying, right now.
Yeah.
Because like I
I
said, that's what we do in the K.
and that all came about because I'll tell you how it came about for me. I got tired of it being said
Uh-huh.
that
Talk on.
all men are dogs.
Yeah, because we not.
All men are dogs. Men are dogs.
Yes, boys are dogs. And that's the misconception.
But they represent us,
Yes.
and there's a false representation
There
that's
you
being
go. Speak
handed
on
out.
it. Speak
So
on it.
that was my issue. And for some reason, I don't know why, I don't know if it has to do with the breakdown and the topics that we do. I was always have women coming to me asking these questions. Well, why do men do this? Why do men do this? Is there a reason a man would do something like this? And I'm like, these
He
are not
wasn't,
men traits.
he wasn't a man.
These ain't men traits. He
He
did
wasn't
what?
a man.
Oh
He wasn't a man.
no.
And
No.
that's why this show is so important because it's being able to identify a king versus a boy. You have to be
I
able
ain't gonna lie.
to
Ladies, if you're paying attention, listen to your
and
boy.
I hope they are. I hope they
If
are.
you paying attention close enough, you can see a boy coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you the first thing he gonna do. Woohoo! Hey,
The way he approached you.
yo, hey, baby.
The way he approached.
Hey,
Yes.
let me holler at you.
The way he approached you. Ain't there's no king out there that's gonna approach you
Nah,
in a degrading way
nah,
or a ghetto ass way
nah,
or you know what I'm saying, some hood type. A king is not gonna address you like that.
nah, never,
A king is not gonna address you like
never.
that. A king is gonna address you respectfully.
He would. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've seen it done a lot, where women get tired of these boys that's approaching them. That's what they are. I call them boys all the time. They boys.
He's a boy.
So when a man steps to you,
Mm-hmm.
listen to what I say, steps to you.
Yes.
When a man steps to you,
And approach you. That's right. Speak on it.
the first thing you think about is the boy. Because the boy been approaching you all day long.
All
And you
day.
tired. And he catches it. The man catches it. You just let him have it. Like, yeah. Catch this though. The reaction of a man.
It's totally different. Totally different.
Think about it, ladies. Think about what I'm talking about. Has
Totally
this
different.
ever happened to you?
And
You've
we
been
know that.
approached so many by boys. Like, say you in the mall all day long. These boys just running up behind. They whistling at you. They trying to holler. They whatever, whatever. Dude walks up to you and is like, "Yo, how you doing? I just wanted to come over here and meet." And you flip on them because these are boys. You see it. It look like what but this a real man,
Speak
and
on it.
he'll apologize to you. Has this ever happened to you?
Oh, we know it has. Oh, we
Where
know it has. It happens every
I'm
day.
sorry. I
It
didn't even
happens every
mean
day.
to distract anything you
It
got
probably
going
happens.
on.
Some of the women watching the show right now probably went through the same exact thing today.
Now, if he gives you the different reaction to where, man, F you, you know what? You ain't ugly. Bro, you ain't just did boy trait.
Boy, that's a boy.
A man ain't gonna degrade you. Remember,
That's
I
a
said
boy.
that earlier. He won't do that. That's a clear sign. That's a boy.
And
Clear.
another thing, a man, a king, is not going to entertain conflict.
Right. That's
And what I
fact.
mean by that, what I mean
That's
by that,
fact.
ladies, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Women, I'm not going to say all because you can't say all, but
Don't say all because somebody
a
might
lot,
pop in.
a lot of women, yeah, we ain't going to say all. We ain't going to say all. We're going to say a lot. Okay. A lot of women are emotional.
Hmm.
They react, boom, they fly off quick.
Hmm.
They're emotional. And a king will accept that because we're built different. We're wired totally different. Men, kings are wired different than queens, and vice versa. And that's just what it is.
It is what it is.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's how we're built. A king is not gonna entertain conflict. When you get emotional and you're arguing and you're flipping out, a king is not going to entertain that. A king is going to try to diffuse that.
Hmm.
Going to try to talk you down. A king
Hmm.
is going to wait till you calm down and let's talk this out. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get to some type of solution. And if we can't, then let's go to our neutral corners and revisit this when we can.
Because we rather have conversations than fuss fights.
And the reason being is because as a king, one of the most important things to a king is his peace.
Hmm. Man, you could talk about it.
A
We could.
king is not gonna
We ain't
want.
even got time to
Come
talk
on,
about
man.
that.
Come on. We talking it, man.
We
If we
ain't got
talking it, we gonna
time, bro.
talk it.
Oh,
If we talking it, we gonna talk it, favor. A
we ain't even
king,
got time.
one of the most important things to a king is his peace. A king is not gonna want his peace interrupted. A king is not gonna want his peace all twisted and torn. You
That's
know what I'm
facts.
saying? A boy is gonna react to that. A boy is
Yeah,
gonna fuel that fire. A
drop of
boy
the
is
hat.
not thinking about peace. He's just thinking about saying what he gotta say and being right and putting you in your place and you ain't going this and that and that and you ain't. That's a boy mentality.
He's got to get his point across.
You gotta get and
He
he
got
got
it.
he got and more even deeper than that. Not even that he gotta get his point across. He just gotta be heard.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
gotta say what he gonna say. Whether he gonna get
It's
his point across or not, he just gotta say what he gonna say. He gotta say it at that moment. And he gotta
and
listen.
that jumps into what I was gonna say. That was gonna be my last point. My last point was a man gonna want to hear you.
Yes.
That's about that's
Say that
major.
again, favor.
It's
A man,
major.
what
He wants to hear you.
wants to hear you?
And I ain't even talking about your physical voice.
No, he
He
wants
wants to hear to understand. There's a lot of people that listen to you.
that right there,
They listen to you. Oh, they heard what you
right
said.
there.
But to understand you is something completely different.
A king is not
That's
gonna. A king is not gonna listen to respond.
right.
He's
That
gonna
part.
listen to understand.
That part. That's the man. I can't even say nothing else because that's
This is what it is. This is what it is. So that brings us back to the topic. We have to shake that side piece mentality
mentality. Yeah.
and identify the kings and the boys. That is the topic of this show. And that is the reason for all the jewels that we are dropping tonight. 2022, our queens out there, shape that side piece mentality
Got to.
and be
Got
able
to.
to identify that king versus that boy.
Absolutely. That's it, bro. We
That's
can,
it.
I don't
That's
think
it.
we can say nothing else.
I think we done said it all. I think we done came to a great point
Yeah.
in this podcast, in this show, man.
Yeah.
We
Most
said a lot.
definitely.
We said a lot, and I really hope that our queens out there was able to take that in and digest that, and even if you felt the way about some of the things that we were saying, we hope that you can, digest it and really take a step back and reflect on it and take it in and
Yeah. Let it
understand
settle.
what we're trying to say from the mentality of two kings.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. That part.
I love it, man.
That's that's it, man. We can't even say nothing else tonight. We get back into it, but
I love
hey,
it, man. We back, man. We back in the cave. We doing what we do, and this is why we
facts.
had to do this show to let y'all know we back for the new year. And these are the things that the man cave is doing.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
are the
most
things that
definitely.
TDR is doing. These are the things that the man cave is bringing. This is what this podcast is about.
That part. There you go.
So before we close out for the night, DJ Favor, is it anything else that you want to address before we close out?
DJ Favor is everywhere. My like page is on Facebook. Find me on Twitter at I'm Jacob/DJ Favor on Facebook. Twitter, I'm at DJ Favor ATL. Instagram, I got my new Instagram. Well, one of my pages back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually me behind the page.
There you go.
It's real underscore DJ Favor. So that's the only page that I'm behind right now. Real underscore DJ Favor on Instagram. Um, the praise break has been jumping. I don't know if y'all I really mentioned it like that. The new praise break is for the new year, countdown into the new year, and I got all brand new artists, brand new music. If you like gospel music, um, little rap, uh, R&B twist to it, all of that type of. If you like anything like that, you would love the praise break. So check it out. It's streaming on uh, anywhere you can find this show. TDR, the Man Cave. Look down there because we there. Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Yeah,
uh, iTunes, anywhere you can hear us,
we
you
there.
can find the praise break. So
We there.
check out the praise break. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Shout
Mhm.
out to all these new artists that I'm finding. Oh
Yes.
my God,
That's what I'm
bruh.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait to hit them, man.
Oh,
I can't wait to
bruh.
hit them, man.
And
I know you found some diamonds in the rough.
oh my God,
I
Doc,
know you found.
you, bruh. These are independent artists. They're
That's what
not
I'm.
mainstream.
That's
They
what I'm.
ain't mainstream. They all independent.
That's what
I
I'm talking about.
I do play a little mainstream. Like
Yes.
I'll play some Fred Hammond. I throw some Kurt Franklin in
Yes.
there,
Yes. Yes.
Yolanda Adams. I throw a little bit in there, but majority of my show is independent artists, and there's a reason for that because I want to push them.
Yes.
So check out the Praise Break. I
Yes.
do it once a month. At the top of the month, you can find it that first Sunday in Spotify, Radio, wherever you listen to your music at. Check us out. That's it for me, Doc.
Okay.
Breakdown is coming back. We be
Yes,
back
it
soon.
is. Yes, it is. It's coming back. We get it together. The breakdown is coming back for the new year. Best believe that. And the man cave is back. We took the holidays off.
Yeah,
We had to get right with the fam and get some things right. We had some bags that we had to secure, for the new year because we got a lot of great things happening. But we back, and as y'all see, we back full fledged. So, definitely make sure that y'all tune in this Wednesday at 9 o'clock p.m. The man cave is back at its normal time and its normal day, which is every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can
thank you.
find the man cave live. And you can find the Man Cave on all major platforms that you listen to your podcast. You can listen to, the two kings right here, Cal Williams and DJ Favor. Once again, Man Cave every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And before we close out, I just want to say to my queens out there, you know, seriously, we really have to shake that mentality of being a side chick. Understand your worth and
Facts.
understand that you deserve much more. You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for whatever reason it is. Take a hard look at yourself and try to figure out why are you settling? Why are you settling when you don't have to? It's a lot of
That
great
part.
kings out there, but you gotta the same way those kings are preparing themselves for you. You have to make sure that you preparing yourself for that king.
That part.
Understand.
Facts.
Let's shake that mentality. Social media and I know TV and all that made it cool. There's a lot of songs out there, stuff like that about being the side chick and that. But understand that's just entertainment. The reality of it is so much more. It's so much more out
Right.
for you, and you first have to understand and know that you deserve more, and it's out there for you. Understand your worth, understand your greatness, and when you do, more great things will follow, and more great things is to come. So our queens out there, let's shake that mentality. Let's move forward
Thank
because
you, Jason.
queens,
Yeah.
you are. So with that being said, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight to TDR, the Man Cave, with your host Kyle Williams and DJ Favor. So we will definitely see y'all this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for everybody tuning in. Without y'all, we couldn't do it. So continue to tune in and continue to be great. Happy New
Facts.
Year.
Till next year.
Yeah.
Next
See,
time.
see you next time.